20 years of the Jonas Brothers. Does it feel like yesterday, or does it feel like 2 decades have gone by?
Both. I think, being here in Jersey to celebrate this 20-year anniversary kickoff is surreal. We drove up and down these roadways our entire childhood, dreaming of being able to play, MetLife Stadium or dreaming of having any fans to support us, and to look out and see today that there's thousands of people here to celebrate this with us and our family and our entire team. It's really special, and to be kicking off the tour at MetLife Stadium August 10th is just a dream come true.
If that ain't a full circle moment, I don't know what is.
So here's to 20 years of life.
To road trips,
to friendships,
to love.
to moments that have changed us.
and the ones we'll never forget. To the next 20 years.
You guys are blessing us with so many projects this year. You, of course, have new music out right now.
Give me everything, but it ain't enough. You can't put a price on the human touch. I could be down, but you love me to heaven. Love me to heaven.
How would you describe this chapter of music for y'all?
This album, which is titled Greetings from Your Hometown, is really about us getting back in touch with our musical roots, kind of digging back into our early influences and telling stories, about things that are really relevant to us at this chapter and stage of our life. And I think it feels like a postcard from the past, that kind of gets you to where you're going in life. And I think it was just the perfect title that kind of encapsulated what this body of work means. So there's that. Joe's got his album coming out. I've got the Broadway show that I'm in right now. And then we got this tour kicking off in August, and we just announced the U.S. portion, of course, here at JONASCON, but there's so many more dates, international dates coming soon, which we're excited for the fans to see.
You're also dusting off those acting chops later this year with the Disney holiday film. This is the first time you guys are acting as a group together since the Camp Rock days.
I don't want to waste my summer at some camp. I'm Shane Gray, for crying out loud. Hey, man, we used to love this place. 3 years ago, we were campers.
Yeah, man, this is where Connect 3 connected.
How does that feel?
It was great. It was kind of wild to be shooting in Toronto again, where we shot Camp Rocks. And this holiday film has a ton of cameos, and the storyline's, I think, wonderful and hilarious and heartwarming. And I feel like it's something that families can watch together. It's got some adult humor as well. It's got some clever jokes, and I think for us to do things like this, where we're playing versions of ourselves, you always have to put on a different hat and say, okay, how do you want this to be presented as adults, and make it feel like it's of age. It doesn't feel like it's too young either. And Disney, as partners, they did a great job kind of writing a beautiful script, and we are so thrilled for people to hear it and see it.
Hey, you guys, does it feel like 2 decades have gone by?
Not really, to be honest. It's gone a while. There's been so much stuff that we've been able to do, and things we want to accomplish as well. But last night, going through the Jonas Museum that we have here at JONASCON, that was really telling of bringing back the nostalgia and some of these memories from literally going through some of the clothing and photos, and some things we don't remember. Some of these things, I don't remember where that was, but we're just so grateful. It's amazing.
Who's the most emotional when it comes to things like this? When it comes to taking a trip down memory lane, who needs some tissues?
I'm not sure about the tissues, but it's definitely like you are nostalgic for sure. And I think
I need the tissues.
Yeah, there you go. I would say that just seeing all the fans together again is just incredible, and the fact that they're celebrating with us, and they've been a part of this journey from the beginning. It's really special.
I was gonna say 20 years later, y'all are still causing pandemonium out there. Now, whose idea was it for JONASCON? I know you've had some creative ideas in the past, but I mean, a whole ass JONASCON?
Yeah, we met, I think it was about a year and a half ago. We were all just brainstorming about what we could do to celebrate the 20th anniversary. And I think it just collectively kind of came to all of our brains at the same time. We're like, what if we just did a JONASCON, and we kind of like put it off to the side for a few months. Then we circled back and we're like, all right, could we actually pull this off? And I think once we got in touch with the American Dream, which, the history for us is that we played in malls early in our career because we didn't have fans yet, and we could come to a mall and people would be there and they'd see us play. So we're like, what if it's a full circle moment where we come and take over a mall in New Jersey, and this is the perfect venue for it, and the perfect fans. I think that we're aware of the fact that it takes fans who really buy into the culture and this idea in the way that they do to pull it off and to have it be something that is not just fun for us, but for them. And this is for them, a thank you for them. And that's where it all came from. And I'm just really grateful that the team rallied together to pull this thing off.
I mean, y'all have everything here at JONASCON. How would you describe what fans are in store for here? Because it's also a family affair.
Oh, it absolutely is. We got laser tag all the way to the Camp Rocks karaoke bar. It is going to be wild. Plus, Jonas Beach is, I can hear it right now behind us. It is going off already.
It's gonna be nuts. The 21 and older beach club is a party. There's also a bunch of family events and things that are happening. And then there's 2 other stages. One is a GA kind of free stage, which we've got a lot of surprises lined up for. Our support act, All American Rejects, jumping up there to do a set and some other surprises. And our little brother Franklin is making his JONASCON debut today.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see it. Now, of course, I always laugh that you guys are part of a family of all boys, and then you have all girls. Do the girls understand the magnitude of the Jonas Brothers? I know, Kev, your daughters are older and they've been to a number of shows, and I feel like they get it, but Joe and Nick, do the little ones get it?
Our daughter is somewhat aware. I think I just played her the new single the other day, and she looked at the cover art and she was like, "Oh, that's Uncle Kevy and Uncle Go." I said, "Yeah, we're in a band. It's the Jonas Brothers." And she said, "Oh, the Donut Brothers." I said, "Yeah,
The Donut Brothers?
The Donut Brothers.
And also Uncle Go?
Uncle Go.
Uncle Go!
Go.
Joe, what about you?
I mean, just to be the fact that there's a bunch of little ones running around. It's always nice. It's awesome. I mean, today it's kind of wild to see even our fans bringing out their kids. I mean, I was also stuck in traffic on the way here, and I'm looking in the car with windows, and you can see like moms or dads wearing Jonas shirts, and their kids are wearing it looks like their vintage shirt. Yeah. And it's that to us that really signifies that this 20 years has been a family affair.
It really has been. Shout out to my mom who drove me to the hotel ballrooms to go see y'all. The Burnin' Up tour rehearsals in Toronto that I won tickets from the radio stations. It has been one hell of a 20-year ride. Thank you all so much for always taking time for us with ET. We have been a part of the ride with you guys from the very beginning. Really quickly, I want to show you this clip dug up from the ET vault. This is what you guys said about your goals and dreams for the next 5 years. This was in 2008.
We hope to be playing bigger venues than we are now. You always have a dream. I think our dream is really big. Continue to do this for the next, hopefully forever. I think this has kind of been something that we've modeled. Hopefully, after somebody like the Rolling Stones or somebody, we'd love to be something like that when we're their age. Still doing it, still going strong.
Still doing it and still going strong.
Crazy.
I love it. You guys, congratulations. Thank you so much for your time.